Good morning, everyone. This is Anne-Marie Band. Today is Tuesday, March the 14th, and this is the Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Pro platform. I've only tried to record this 7 times, so hopefully this is all right. But I'm going. No matter what happens next, you're getting a whole ball of wax. All right, just had the CPI. Came in a little hot, lower than it has been in times past, but some very sticky bits sitting around in there. And so not very good news, but the market's bouncing. So why is the market bouncing? 2 reasons. People believe bad news is good news. It's going to be more things in the bucket that tells Fed Powell, hey, listen, we need to lower rates. Not only do we need to stop raising them, we need to lower them. So this is the storyboard that's coming out. At the same time, Fed Funds Futures predictor, which moved from basis cut yesterday, is now back to 25 basis points raise coming in March. As I said many recordings, the bond market simply does not know what's happening. They know something's happening, they just don't know what. None of us know what, but we know something is happening. So that being said, what are we doing right now? Well, we're pushing the shorts to cover. That's what's going on. When the CPI number came in, it faded to 38.85, but it held the low, definitely held the low, but it also held the close sitting in this particular spot. And so what we have in the big frame of reference is shorts clamoring to leave the market, and that could give us some kind of epic squeeze, because I'm telling you, a lot of people are short, and this morning in the pre-market, there is a tremendous amount of bullish delta pushing into price. So what are we saying in the big picture? What do we need to look at? Let's take a look at the data. I'm using Thinkorswim today because the online, TrendSpider and all those others are simply, they have not rolled yet. And I want to get to this M contract where we are sitting right now. Notice 38.80 framework of the close on the week. Now here's the next line in the sand. We have 38.95 and then the open 39.21. So guess what? Bounces, gonna pull back. If we hold 39.21, there's more bullish action ahead. Now, they might not let us see this edge of 39.21 again. It might come into 39.24. That's the number we were watching last time, right? But realize this force that's moving. This is our first morning with a higher low. So this force is pressing up. And if we've gone through this, the next stop is usually the 50% region of the body, which is where we're sitting right now at that 39.39 area, 39.40. If we see the fade, it's still a buy zone into the top of the channel. And so the short action fade right here at 39.39, which of course it's lifting off of already and fading down from already. Now they're going to hunt for the buyers to have that support down in the framework there. So watch that. The end goal is, hey, they want to push it to 39.50. That's been the levy that has held as resistance in the near term. If not, guess what? We go back to the monthly open. That's 39.70 on this M contract. All right. So buyers trying to hold the dip. That's what's going on this morning. Are we going to have sell zones at the top? You betcha. You betcha. Right? We're not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination. So here's what's happening. Pre-market action, daily formation. Do I have the pre-market here? 389. No, it's not tracking. So let's go to the 6 hour. That'll tell us what's going on. Look what's happening. Trying to carve out a floor. Yesterday, lost it and held it again. So this is the anchor that says, if I come back into here, I'm going to buy, because the buyers are trying to create the floor. What else is going on? Hey, if I go into here, this is last month, if I go into these ledges, there's going to be a place for me to sell, right? The opening tick for the month is all the way up here. This is the ledge. I think it's maybe the midline ledge. I don't know which one it is. Okay, but that's what's happening. This is what's happening. So what are we seeing? We're caught sideways. That means sellers are going to be way up high, buyers are going to be way down low, unless we get a massive squeeze event that begins, and when it gets here, it'll stumble for just a second, and then it'll bounce out. So if you come in, reject, and then it pulls back and it starts holding 391, 392, we are off to the races, and it's going to give us an epic squeeze. But for right now, they're testing the midline of the week and the edges, and they are trying to hold that resistance line because the sellers are all about selling in this particular space, right? They're sitting at 389. That's right under the 25% area on this high zone. That's what we're looking for. Listen, be careful today. I know I'm going slow with these positions, but I've been in this rodeo before, and it has a very special feel to it that if you're not paying attention, it's going to hurt really bad. So let's just watch it. I want speed and flow to begin to settle out, and then we're going to take some positions and move forward. All right, good luck trading today.